So this is pretty common or pretty basic technique. And every synth that I know will have a noise section. So in Pigments, it's here on the analog engine. And I'll turn it on. And let's get that oscillator out of the way. And basically, what I would like to have is something that sounds, you know, like a swoosh or a sweep. So I can automate that with an envelope. In Pigments, clicking the plus, let's have envelope 2 and play. Nothing happens. Why? Because we actually want to have the cutoff at a different starting point, let's say this point. And then when I play something, it will go all the way to the maximum and return to its original position when I release my finger. So this is pretty fast. So changing the attack will have a slower effect. And we can also change something else. So we can change the amount of envelope that is applied. But let's leave it at 1. So that's one option. Another thing that you can do is do the opposite. So I can start at the maximum and go, you know, down. And again, now, when I release my finger from the keyboard, the sound just, you know, fades away immediately. That can be controlled by the release. So right now the release is 100 milliseconds. Let's have it, I don't know, 1 second or a little more and see what happens. So indeed the filter retracted in 1 second, but we didn't hear anything special. So you have to match, and this is important, you have to match the release time of your VCA or amp envelope. Why do you need to do that? Because if the VCA envelope will be shorter time, the sound will just cut before the filter will finish its business. So another thing that we can do is automate the volume. And we can do it with the same envelope, or we can use another one. So it doesn't really matter. So let's, or it does matter if you want a different shaping of that parameter. So clicking the plus, and let's have envelope 3. And again, we can start at minus whatever, minus 30 dBs or 25, and this is what happens. So again, let's set the attack, and the longer we press the key, the more volume we get. And again, releasing. And again, match your release time between those 3 different envelopes. So let me show you that real quick with another synthesizer. I have Synth Master 1, which I really like. And here the noise section is right on the sub here. Noise, white noise. Turn down your oscillator. And let's get the mode envelope and shape our filter. And again, mess around with the attack to get the effect. And match your releases. And that's it. Pretty much basic stuff. You can of course have another oscillator in the background here. And I think this is pretty much it. So it's 5 minutes or less on noises and swishes and envelopes.